Well, let's do some videos. Do I release them in the morning? Do I do them tonight? I don't know. But I think I'll do another playlist again, like I typically have been doing when I do these videos lately, where all the videos I do. Whenever you see this video, the rest coming after this will be on the playlist. You can just click the playlist in the description box, and it'll just play one after another. Play all, and you just sit back and enjoy you some J Snip to the fourth power. So this is interesting about our old pal Austin Steinbart. This is an old video before Austin came out. Veterans on patrol. These guys are actually along the border. If you hover over there, I'll show you. Hover over their thing here. Operations along Arizona-Mexico border designed to stop the child trafficking capabilities of smugglers. So this is interesting because they posted this, and this video is from like I think a year ago. This guy is not Q and was removed from VOP operations, which is their thing, Veterans on Patrol, for attempting to stage a false flag. What? See him in all his glory right here. So let's listen in. This is interesting. This is why I said I did that second video, and I said, you know, we need to sit back and watch this guy. I'm not so sure about him. And I said, he's the leader of the Space Force, going to be super, soon the Space Force, and he's going to fund it with his own Bitcoin. Really? So this is interesting. Again, June 8th, 2018. VOP Alpha Co. Team Pulaski making Austin famous at Bravo Bay 6818. So yeah, let's just take a little listen to this.
What's his name again?
Austin.
Austin. We'll figure that out. Okay. So now.
Hold on. Don't. I wouldn't out him.
No, definitely. You bet your ass I'm about to. So, anyways, go ahead and I don't even need to repeat it. So I've got some of my teams. We took an individual out to go search and rescue, and he keeps talking about trying to find ways to hype this up and to make gunshots go off and then end the video. So everyone's looking and everyone's coming around here. So, Austin. Do you think it's a good idea for people to start firing gunshots and end the video in the middle of a search and rescue to put people in a panic? Do you think that's a good idea?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't have no idea what you're talking about. So your search and rescue team's lying. You're not trying to come down here and create some scene to get more people paying attention. Like, God's got this, so I don't need you to come down here.
I'm trying to do
Our
exactly
team.
what you guys are trying to do.
So this guy's Austin. You guys see this guy? You've been trespassed. See, leave you. Bye. Go. Get off the property. Get in your car. Go. You're not allowed to come back to our mission. We're not going to have any of this shit. We're not going to have anyone coming up. And anyone else, if you're coming down here and you're staying stupid shit, understand there's those of us who's been down here in this area for years. Those of us who've been part of this ministry for years. We're not going to tolerate it. I will throw your ass I will put it right in your face. You guys know who he is. Start looking him up. Says his name is Austin. And he thinks it's a good idea to have our guys fire gunshots on a live video, then cut it so you guys get all in a freaking panic. Like we need to stage something down here. We ain't got to stage shit. God's exposing everything. For any other you little assholes that want to come down here and try that, go ahead, because I'm going to make you famous. We're not going to play this shit, and so we got a job to do. And now we had to pull a search team back because some assholes putting them in a compromising situation and they're not comfortable. You come down and take away from our search for the kids, I'm going to make you famous. So you remember that guy's face, because he ain't out here for the kids. He's out here for some other agenda, and he needs to stay the hell out. He's trespassed.
So let's talk about that for a minute. That was June 8th, 2018. That video was put up. That's Austin Steinbart. The same Austin Steinbart who's telling everybody, go flood this IT company's email server and demand that they put my archive, my Morpheus archive back online, or Amorpheus, whatever you called it. Now he got arrested for that, basically. Has some court appearances. Meanwhile, Q is still posting. And it ain't him. So you have to wonder, what the hell is this kid's agenda? And he really went after a couple of the top guys on the Q side of things. Praying Medic, and Joe M, basically. Joe M has lost his account, by the way, recently, but I don't think that has anything to do with Austin. Twitter's been going after us pretty strong. Everybody associated with InfoWars, Owen Schroyer, all those guys just got their accounts banned on Twitter, maybe even YouTube as well. And again, Q just said, a recent post, they're going to start going after us. They're going to start shutting down channels, and you're going to find some people who were pro-Trump are going to all of a sudden not be pro-Trump. So they're going to show their true colors. They were basically trying to embed, get a bunch of followers, oh, pro-Trump, pro-Trump, and then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, Trump did this, and I don't like him anymore. We've actually seen a couple already, as a matter of fact. So, anyways, does that sound like something Q would do? And what if they did start firing off gunshots and all this stuff? Next thing you know, the police come, arrest some people, and, it was all because Austin wanted to, hype it up and get people's attention on it. In other words, what Austin was going to do is what you see on TV. Every single show pretty much does this on TV. Even my favorite gold shows, which some are on tonight, Friday, do it. Parker Schnabel, Parker! Commercial break. Oh, what happened to Parker? Did he get crushed? What happened to Parker? Oh, I gotta stay tuned in. Then they play it. Nothing happened to Parker. He was behind the truck. He just couldn't hear you. Oh, thank God I kept watching. As if they need to do that to keep me hooked to the show that I already like. I like watching these guys get the gold and, earn a living and whatever. I like the gold shows. You don't have to trick me with this nonsense and get me all, whoa. So is that really beneficial? Because what would the next video show? Well, why did you guys open fire? What happened? Then you have to start lying. Well, we took fire from some bad guys across the border of Mexico. Like, it's just bad. Like he said, we don't need you to come in here and fake this and amp it up. God's got this or whatever. Like he said, God's got this and He's in control. Whatever. We don't need you. We don't need that crap. And for anyone else who wants to do that, I got something for you too. You'll get the hell out of here just as quick or whatever he said. So, no one to say. Looks like old Austin's being exposed. And they had a lot of people back him up. A lot of people jumped on the Austin train. Again, as soon as I saw his video, I reached out to him on Twitter. He replied one time. I then showed you guys, hey, check this guy out. He's got some interesting stuff. Because he did have some interesting stuff to show. But if you look at some of the more, controversial things. Oh, he's inside this he's sitting in front of this military base. Kind of looks photoshopped. Green screen kind of effect. And then other ones look real where he's in an IT room or whatever. But that was what he did for a living. His company was an IT provider of services, all kinds of services. He would definitely be able to get into all kinds of different IT rooms. Remember, he's on the one sign. Secure room. I could have had that up to my job that said secure IT room. Doesn't mean anything. And again, he shows you these racks. Oh, it shows, the fort, whatever, the military base. It's just a freaking sticker. It's a label. What if that's his own stuff? What if that's a customer of his that he has access to? Went in there with a bunch of labels, pre-made, ready to go, just stuck them on there. Oh, look, this is and there's 10 dot whatever network. A 10 network is a local private network. That's not like a public IP address. And even if it wasn't, even if he had a public IP address listed on there and we pinged it, oh my God, it is. It's a fort showing whatever military. It's come back to a government website, whatever. It still doesn't mean that. All you have to do is ping some of the government military websites. What's the IP address? Okay, let me just start putting those out on here labels. So that's not proof either. So I'm like looking at all this stuff, kind of questioning some of it. And others are like, well, I don't know. Okay, let's sit back and watch. And now he's finding himself got arrested for telling people to call and, stop the service of the IT company that he wants his Amorpheus archive, whatever the hell that is. And God only knows what is that. Then you have Alex Jones. I'm going to expose Q. I know who Q is. He's coming on the show. Right when Austin's getting arrested. So was Austin calling Alex Jones to tell him, it's me. I'm going to come on your show. And he's been pretty silent. He's been quite silent, as a matter of fact. Austin Steinbart. Let's see what he's been doing on YouTube lately. 2 weeks ago was the last video he did. Take a look. 2 weeks ago was the last video we did. So, I don't know. You know, he started this thing a year ago, 2 videos a year ago. That's all he did. Then all of a sudden, 3 months ago, he did this. 2 months, right? Then all this stuff starts coming out. Just, there's something up with him. I don't know what his deal is. You know, he claimed like those, you know, John McCain, those guys were bad guys, which they are, but he's got pictures of himself hanging around him and stuff. You know, you have to question, well, did he used to work with McCain and them? Is he really a good guy? I mean, it sounds like it when you hear what he's about, but dude, you're not under any circumstances gonna run the secret space force with your Bitcoin holdings. Like that right there was like. So, anyways, last post on here also March 26th, excuse me. March 26th. In his last video was March 31st. And someone, let's see what this says. Check this out. Hey Q, how did you get arrested? Didn't your future self warn you? 96 thumbs up. None of which are him replying. Because usually when you see it said reply, it'll say such and such replies and Austin Steinbart or whoever, you know, the person that creates the video, the channel. Usually you'll see that. So, anyways, nobody knows what the hell this dude's doing. And another thing you'll find that's odd, every single video he does, every one of them, he does that thing where you just say one sentence, stop the video or pause it, then another sentence, stop the video, pause it. So you'll see him like constantly jerk on that. So for example, the quantum internet. I'm going to turn the sound off. Just watch this and you'll see what I'm talking about. Like when I come out here and do videos, you don't see me every minute or so pause and then I jerk because my face is over here now because I actually paused the video and I'm continuing to talk. That implies you can't keep this conversation going. You got to say one sentence, stop. Maybe he's reading something. Okay, I'll talk about this next. Okay, start recording again. Okay, next sentence. Start recording again. Okay, next sentence. Just watch for a minute.
By thinking.
Right there. Another one. Another one. You can see he's reading something. Another one. Another one. Another one. Literally, this guy can't even talk for more than 5 seconds without stop. When I talk to you about stuff, sure, I'm reading you this, reading you that, but then I go into my opinion mode. Okay, guys, I don't have to stop. 1 sentence, 5 seconds later, stop, record again. If I do that, you'll usually hear me say, hey, rather than make you wait while I go find this, let me just pause it real quick. I'll be right back. I pause it, of course. I go find it. Oh, there it is. Took me 2 minutes or 1 minute, whatever it was. That way you weren't waiting. And then I hit my keystroke to unpause the video and let it continue recording. For you watching it, it's no faster than, hey guys, let me go look this up. So you don't have to wait. I'll be right back. Boom. And then half a second later, if that, okay, I'm back. Because it's as if the video continued. Why? Because I pressed pause. It's essentially what he's doing over and over. Every single video he does this. So he can't just keep this. If you were embedded and knew all this stuff, you would be able to just stare at the camera and go. In my opinion. So, anyways, it's looking like the old boy's been exposed. Until the day comes where he can say, okay, I'm going to post on the Q boards, and I'm going to post such and such. And then on the Q boards, such and such is posted. That's when we should believe him. And why wouldn't he ever do that? And I've told him too in tweets, dude, all you have to do is just post on the boards. Like, stop, you'd stop all this nonsense with all these people if you just did that. He wouldn't do it. Well, it'd be pretty easy to do it. So anyways, there's that. Take care.